All right, first off, congratulations to the class of 2018. And this morning, we have a graduation gift for you. It's a lesson in finance. Local financial expert Kirk Cassidy from Senior Planning Advisors joins us with ways graduates can take control of their own finances and reduce their dependence on mom and dad. Kirk, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So how much help are recent grads typically getting from mom and dad?
Well, it's surprising. Recent studies have found 80% of graduates, college graduates, are getting help from their parents.
Now, and these aren't people in school, these are folks that are now on their own that, hopefully have a job and should be supporting themselves.
Well, yeah, the intention is to eventually fly and be free, right?
Right.
So the parents are hoping that they're going to go and be independent. The challenge is that I think for a lot of retirees today, for a lot of graduates today, they're struggling with the idea of being forced to adjust their quality of life. Mom and dad has been helping them for years, right? And so now they need to. It's okay to struggle. It builds self-confidence and internal love and
appreciation for what you have.
Appreciation for what you have so that you can teach your children one day on how to manage money and save for retirement.
All right, so give us some ideas on what kids can do to get off on the right financial foot. You have 4 ideas?
Yeah, I've got some ideas. One idea is allow your parents to save for retirement. Go out and be on your own. Take care of yourself, right? And so it starts with a budget, right? And it's a bad word. Children struggle with. I call them children. You're now young adults.
But they should track their money.
Yes, they should. And there's a lot of easy resources. Mint.com is a great resource for you to be able to track your resources, your expenses, and it needs to become a lifestyle. Take an oath for yourself. It's like a diet, become a lifestyle.
And so next, paying down their debt?
Yeah, paying down their debt. The average student loan currently today is about $34,000. And the average student is taking 21 years to pay off that student loans. So we need to try to consolidate some of those student loans. If we can get ourselves in a 6% interest rate and we pay $300 a month on a $34,000 student loan, you can pay it off in 10 years.
Okay.
In 10 years. If you want to accelerate that and pay that down in 3 years, $900 a month.
Wow. And that's a lot of money, especially with kids, not kids, but young people wanting to maintain a certain lifestyle that they might have become accustomed to with their parents. Your third tip, give yourself a head start. Tell me about that.
So not only are we wanting to begin to pay down our credit card debts, but our student loan debts, but we also want to start funding our 401ks. And here's the tip. You want to max the match, that everyone talks about that, but here's what you need to do, and I would recommend you do, is contribute to the Roth provision in your 401k. Many employers are offering Roth provisions. Max out your Roths. You will never be in a lower tax bracket than you are today.
Right.
You're going to be in a higher tax bracket as you get older. Your income increases, your taxable income, and in retirement, for many people, they end up being in a higher tax bracket in retirement than they were when they were working. So the more we can fund into our Roths earlier, allow compound interest to work, the better result we're going to have in retirement.
All right. And of course, last one, which we don't have time to explore, but is save money for an emergency so you don't have to go knock on mom and dad's door.
Yeah, general rule, 3 to 6 months of emergency for, loss of job.
All right. Kirk Cassidy, thank you so much for joining us. Great advice. And mom and dad might be a difficult conversation, but you should have it with that graduate very soon.